Hey guys, Elite Legionarii here, and today I'll be bringing you a 1 vs 1 on Medieval 2 Total War on the River Sign map. This is a river crossing map, obviously. I'm in command of the Timurids, and my ally, the Pizzacooker, is in command of Denamrk. This is a no rules game, so my army consists of 3 units of halberd militia, two dismounted heavy lancers, a Nafatoon. I have 4 units of Sabadir militia. These guys, even though it's these militia, these guys are some of the best archers in the game. They're extremely good. I have 4 units of Mongol heavy archers. And 4 units of Khan's Guard, 3 of which I have hidden in the trees for a surprise later on. I also have a rocket launcher. Where are they? 2 rocket launchers, I think. Yeah, 2 rocket launchers here, which I'm hoping to force him to come over. Now, I don't like river battles that much. I think they're unfairly favoured in the way of the defender. So, if I realise if I go over and attack, I'm likely to get beat. I've got nowhere near the infantry quality he does, and I'm mostly all horse. But I will attack if he will attack. I sent a message to him saying that. Eventually I send that message to him, and we both agree to attack. And whoever wins the attack continues their attack. So anyway, he has 3 units of Ashire. They'll be very good defensively wise in this battle. A very good halberd sort of pike unit. He's got 3 units of dismounted chivalric knights. He's also got 4 units of Norse axemen. He seems to like 2-handed units in this game, but I don't know if he's aware of the glitchiness of them. He's got 3 units of Norse archers, and this is what I was talking about. And they're actually getting flamed by shot at by my rocket launcher, which is a very, very cool unit. Right, now he's got 3 of those. He's also got 2 Knights Templars and a General's Bodyguard as well. So if we get some good looks at my rocket launchers firing here. I used to, when I was just got this game, I first saw these units, I used to just get heaps of them and just use these mass missile fires with them just for fun. They're a really cool unit. They are valuable, in this kind of situation they prove very useful. At least they're more of, I would, in my opinion, be a sort of morale damaging kind of unit. Overall, unless the battles are like this, where you've got a safety, they'll be hard to get to, then probably not overly that useful, really, realistically. But he decides to go on the attack, and I mean, I thought to myself, if I just sit here and defend, it's going to be way too easy. It always is, but I think to myself, also, if I go on the attack, I've got really not very much infantry, and crossing this river is going to reduce my cavalry's quality. But he's now coming into range of my Sabadir archers, so I'm going to fire on his mounted crossbowmen here. I must have missed those before. And I should have range with my...
Soon our cowardly foe will flee like a whipped dog.
I'll get them into range, and now I'm going to target these Knights, Shires, and other units that are down here with my rocket launchers. And they're about to fire. Incredibly cool unit. If you watch the destruction they can cause. They're really bad on the morale of enemy units. I mean, they can inflict heavy casualties if the enemy is tightly packed. I mean, Ottershire would be a pristinely good target for them. Really cool, and it sounds like cool too. So that's doing a lot of damage to these Ottershire. And he's coming across, but I've agreed to attack as well. I could sit here and defend, and that would just be way too easy, and it really wouldn't be all that fair. So I said to him, if you attack, I'll attack. And I thought to myself, if I win this melee battle, I will continue attacking. That will be hard though, because I haven't got much in the way of infantry, but I have to rely on horse archers and harass them and force them out and things like that. But he's coming across, I'm coming across. So this way it's fair, because he's got better infantry, but I've got a good defensive position. He did have it no rules, so This is where I like to use units like rocket launchers. I've never used one yet, so while he's approaching though, my archers are right here in support. He's bringing his over, but I don't know if they've got my men in range or not. These ones down here might. This is another unit that's affected by seems to have two different designs. One of my sieges was Denamrk, and they just have different armour to this. They have much less armour, like it's like leather padding, and this is like chainmail, so it's just an interesting little thing. So I'm going to have my Napatoons firing over. As you can see, there's a good tussle here. Actually, my militia are doing really well. These two-handed units they're glitching against my men. It's helping me. But any minute now they'll be throwing the little pots of doom. And they're going to throw it. So you see, there's things like this where they seem to go to throw it and they don't do it. There's just that sort of stuff in Medieval 2 that's kind of annoying. They should, but I'm using my rocket launchers there as well. And I'm waiting here though, I think they're throwing them now. But that would just be the rocket launchers, of course. But as you can see, my missiles are doing a lot of damage to enemies fighting. And I mean, this is kind of annoying. They're not really doing anything. I think I had to move them up or something. It was like being weird. Now he brings his Chevrolet Knights, and this is going to be a lot harder for me to fight. And now they're facing backwards. They do this weird stuff in this fight. They do eventually throw them. I just want to catch some on the camera for you. So my Sabardiers are doing good. Here we go, they're firing now. So as you can see, there's lots of pots of fire coming in here into these Danish units. I'm probably actually hitting from my own men. I'm not really that worried about my own men. I don't expect they'll win this fight. They've done more than I could have asked for. Militia Halberds, this is why I like the Mongols more than the Timurids, but I think the Timurids are probably better because they've got some okay infantry units. I actually hit my own men there, and that pretty much routed them, so my Napatoons didn't exactly help there. But they did a lot of damage to his men and they reduced the morale quite a bit. So there's a big pile of bodies in there. So as it's been going on, we've both been firing missiles in. But he's going to continue over. And it's at this point where I will unspring my trap soon, and my heavy cavalry will rout most of these infantrymen. So now I'm bringing my rocket launcher crews, which are now out of ammo, and just a stall, and basically at this part here. I'm just taking pretty heavy casualties to my Sabardiers, which I'm now moving back, and my horse archers will take up the slope for them. And they'll continue the archer duel, so there'll be no relenting with missiles coming in. Of course, my gun crews are not a match. But at this point, my general comes down for a charge. And I'm not going to unveil my other three Khan's Guard until he starts to bring everything over. I want him to think he's got the edge and he's starting to beat me, and then I'll come down and destroy all his hopes and dreams. I'm flaming in the bit here, and they get charged by my heavy cavalry, and that's going to be death to most of his knights there, and I just pull out, so it was a good charge. Now that he's coming fully across, I will soon reveal it. I've moved my Sabardier militia up to higher ground. If need be, I can bring these guys down to the melee, because these guys are quite capable in the melee fighting as well. But I'll use their arrows up. And I'm putting heavy casualties due to missile fire. So one from one flank and one from the other, basically. And now that he's...
Soon our cowardly foe will flee like a whipped dog.
So now he's brought pretty much everything across. I will bring down my all my Khan's Guard now for a charge. I mean, this was a no rules game. I could have brought elephants if I wanted to, but I don't like them. I don't think they're fair. There's going to be a nice charge. Gets the lance out and smack straight into these Knights Templars. and they're going to take heavy casualties. Yeah, my other knights coming. So it's always a good idea to have that. It's always a good idea to have a backup, you know, like I have my guys. If I could have easily allowed them to come right over and I just encircled them with my archers and you know, but I'm not trapping down here at the forward crossing. It's where you can get the least cohesion behind his army basically. And my guys are out having a real day out there. Plenty of missile support. He's brought his archers over, but that's not a big deal. I think I do lose my general in this though, because my general unit was in the front of the charge, so that was probably not the best idea on my part. Here he brings his general in, but I pulled here's my general unit out here I think. Now I'm going to hit the side of his general unit, or his archers or something. And I'm going to bring in 2 of my Mongol heavy archers, because these guys are capable of melee fighting as well, with their nice little mace, and that's going to keep them circle.
Trust his warriors will avenge you and not despair.
So I lost my general, but it doesn't bother me. I'm firing away. And I mean, his flank's completely exposed to all my Sabadir archers up here. And as I said, if need be, if it gets to look bad, I can send these guys in to assist in the infantry fighting. Don't need to though, it's not going bad. And of course I still have this unit using its archers as well. And now I'll pull out my horse archers again and I'll probably swap them around. I'm just going to use cycling like that. I'll use this unit now to go in and assist in place of these ones. So that way they'll just take turns and rest up. But he's taking a heap of casualties to missile fire. And now his missiles are engaged in melee fighting. So instead I decided to bring everything in. So I want to break his army completely, and I believe I can just do it with a nice charge. And pretty much right, his army does start to break.
Only half of our force remains. We have crushed the enemy like ants beneath our heels. A victory like this is worthy of an even greater feast.
So our men are worthy of a great feast, according to my general, and that gets me a heroic victory. So that's 737 men deployed, 356 men lost, and 381 men remaining, or 702 kills and 28 men remaining. He had 769 men deployed, he got 756 losses and 13 men left. He got 299 and 17. So I had the advantage of the defensive position. As you can see, only 2 of my Khan's Guard actually did all that great. Actually no, this one, no, they all did good except for this one. I dismounted heavy lancers, they didn't do that great. There's 2 units of militia, got 51-35, that's pretty impressive for halberd militia against, but that was probably against those Norse axemen with their glitch that allowed that to work. It doesn't seem to affect halberd militia, but it affects like axemen and that sort of thing, pole arms and that type of thing. My Mongol heavy archers, my horse archers, they got big kills, 19, 30, 35, not quite a lot of kills, not many casualties. But my Sabadir militia and rocket launchers and Nafatoon got lots. My Sabadir militia, look at this, like 49, 60, 47, 56. Rocket launchers 37, 57 and 40 for the Nafatoon. So they got the most kills. But everything came together pretty nicely, really. And of course it's a heroic victory, which is always nice, but it would have been really hard to cross over there with my army. But I had agreed to him that if I had managed to win this infantry fight down here, that I would have kept going. But he just kept attacking, and I always, I prefer to go on the attack myself, but it's really hard to attack in a bridge sort of battles, river battles, but I will always try it if I can. But in this case, he came to me, so it worked out well for a heroic victory, but great game to the Pizzacooker, and a very admirable effort by him. So thank you for playing, I really enjoyed it, and thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate all your views, comments, and I just appreciate all of it. So thank you for that, and I'll see you soon next time.